Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now for those coming across this channel for the first time, my name is Daniel. I share everything UK immigration, transition into tech, and personal finance. Now in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the different options available for those who are looking at relocating to other countries aside from the United Kingdom. Now the truth is, because of the unstable immigration policies here in the UK, many people who are residents in the UK and those residents outside the UK are looking at exploring other options. And the sincere truth is that based on the trends of immigrants leaving the UK to other countries, now the most common countries most people are leaving to includes places like Canada, Australia, and the United States. And all of those different countries have different immigration routes that you can explore. And that's exactly the purpose of this video. So if you're currently in the UK, you're unsure of the immigration policy that will impact you, and you're looking at exploring other countries that gives you some level of peace of mind when it comes to immigration status, like getting your PR in Canada, moving, on different visa options to the United States, or exploring the point-based system immigration policy in Australia, then you sure do want to stick to this video till the end. And if you're coming across the channel for the first time, do also hit on the red subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. And my returning subscribers, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Majority of those who leave the United Kingdom to other countries oftentimes move to Canada. Now, Canada operates a point-based system, and there are different options when it comes to relocating to Canada. Now, if you're looking at Canada, let's have a look at what we've got, the options available for those who are looking at relocating to Canada. Now, as you can see, the first option to relocate to Canada is called the Express Entry, popularly known as the EE. Now, this is a point-based system that, leveraged on different options that helps you build a point, starting from your age, your education, work experience, language test in English or French, and there's quite a number of options, 3 major options when it comes to the Express Entry. Now, like I said, it's a point-based system, so it means that you get some points based on your age, you get some points based on your level of education qualification, you get some level of points, you get some points based on your work experience. So if you're below 30, you get to have more opportunities than those who are above 30. If you have a master's degree, you get more points compared to those who have whose highest level of degree is a bachelor's degree. If you have more than 5 years experience, you get more points. So there are lots of points that you get together based on all of this criteria. Now, the different streams of the Express Entry, we have the Federal Skills Worker, we have the Federal Skills Trades, and we have the Canadian Express class. Now, for you to be eligible for skills worker with foreign experience, you've got experience working in Dubai, in Nigeria, in Ghana, whichever country you've got experience in, there are a couple of requirements that you're expected to meet. You need to have at least 1 year of continuous skilled work. You must also have your IELTS exam done. The higher the banding, the higher the scores that you get to have. So but it's recommended to have at least 6 in each of the different parts of the IELTS exam. You need to have at least a secondary education. Like I said, it's a point-based system. If your highest degree is a master's degree, you have more opportunities to get picked in the pool compared to someone that has the highest degree as a secondary degree or a bachelor's degree. So you need to meet at least a 67 to 100 points on the FSW, which is the Federal Skills Worker route, which separate from the CRS, cover age, education, work, and adaptability. Now, there are a few step-by-step process when it comes to the Express Entry. The first step is for you to check your eligibility. So you can use the Canada's CRS calculator or the FSW 67-point grade to check your eligibility if you're eligible for the Express Entry. The next thing is to take the English test. You can either take the IELTS, and all of those different exams. You can take the TEF for French if you want to leverage on your French skills to getting better points to be able to leverage on the Express Entry. You can also get your credential assessed. You can do that if you study outside Canada, so if you studied in Nigeria, in Dubai, in Ghana, whichever country you studied, if it's outside Canada, you need to do an assessment on your qualifications, so you can get the ACA, which is Education Credential Assessment. You also need to get, you need to create an express entry profile. I'm going to drop the link in the description of this video. You can get your profile created. You need to get yourself to enter the pool, you know, basically to get ranked against others. So it's like a pool system whereby, you know, the people with the highest points, there's always an announcement of the cutoff for a particular period. So if you meet that particular cutoff, you get you know, you get an invitation. So basically you get in the pool and you then wait for an ITA, which is an invitation to apply. Now when you get past that level, when you get that invitation, then you can now submit your PR application within 60 days. So the way to get an, you know, an ITA, which is invitation to apply, you're required to apply for your permanent residence in Canada within the 60 days. Then you get your IRCC processes, usually take about 6 months. It could be earlier, it could be more than that, and if approved, then you've become a permanent resident in Canada. Now this process looks simple, but it takes, you know, a whole lot of stress, time, and, you know, many other things that you have to put into consideration when you're looking at the leveraging on the express entry to move into Canada as a permanent resident. Now another option is the Provincial nominee program, which is popularly known as the PNP. Now for the PNP, each province has its own program, e.g. Ontario, Alberta, British Columbia. They've all got their different programs, which I'll be talking about shortly. You're usually required to have a job offer or a skill in demand in that province. So you need to do a little bit of research to see what are the in-demand skills in the different province if you're looking at leveraging on the PNP. Now there are two main parts for the PNP, two main pathways. We have the express entry aligned PNP and we have the base PNP. You can read the full details on what you've got on your screen right now. Like I said, each province have their own program, and these are the most you know, the most common province in Canada. You can see the different, you know, streams. For example, Ontario, human capital priority, you need employer offer, you need a master's degree, some need a PhD. If you're looking at leveraging on Alberta, you know, you can see the different in-demand occupations in healthcare, in trade, in agriculture, just to mention a few. Now the major requirement for, you know, the PNP, one of which is for you to have a job offer. If you don't have a job offer, make sure you have a skill that is in demand in that particular province. And also, you know, you have to get your language test done and proof of settlement formed. Now another option for when it comes to leveraging on the permanent residence in Canada is the study route. So but here you can see the step-by-step, you know, guide on the PNP. If you want to send this detail to you, I can send it to you. Just drop a comment in the comment section. Now the last option is for you to leverage on the study route to permanent residence, which is one of the things, or one of the options most people sort of explore when it comes to moving to Canada on the permanent residence. Now you can get your study permit, which get a program, a master's program, whatever program, get, you know, a study permit. Now when you get on the study permit, you can then, you know, start working while studying. You have a couple of hours to study in Canada while working in Canada while studying. You can get to build some level of work experience. After you've graduated, you can leverage on the post-graduation work permits to also get to build more experience working in Canada. Through that way, you've gained enough Canadian work experience, and you can then leverage on applying for the permanent residence. Now, I've got this full guide available that I can send to you if you need some help when it comes to relocating to Canada, and I can send out details to you. All you need to do is to mention in the comment section. I'll send you a link and you can download this full guide in order to help you explore the options to move into Canada on a permanent residence. Now there are other countries that you can explore, like the United States. If you want to make a full video on how to relocate to the US, the different options available, state US in the comment section, or let me know in the comment section and I'll make a full video on moving to the United States of America. If you're also looking at moving to Australia, also mention that in the comment section and I'll make a full video on the different options available, especially for those who are already residents in the United Kingdom. And if you're coming across the channel for the first time, do want to hit on the subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. And my returning subscribers, thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate you guys. So this will be the end of the video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you.